Massive Downy here, bringing you guys another video. Today, we are taking a look at my figure room. As you know, I'm taking a break from figure buying for a few months, so I thought this was the perfect time to take a nice full look because it's been like a year since the last time I've done this. So let's walk in here and see what we got. I think we'll start with this right here, the shelf behind us. I recently added this one, and now it's kind of out of place, but take a look what's up here. We have some My Hero, of course, Dark Magician Girl. We have Tatsumaki, 2B, a couple of Dragon Ball. Just had nowhere to place these guys, so they went here. Same for that. Gotta know where to place some stuff. And then the very last, we have a bunch of Gear 5 Luffys. I say 5 Gears Luffys. Let's move over. Nothing on the top there. That's what's going to be a review later. Got some Godzilla, some more stuff I just don't have room to put on the main shelves, and then some random stuff over here. Of course. I think we'll turn over here down this main aisle here. We have all the Dragon Ball stuff and all that. That's why I have to put stuff off to the side. There's some stuff over here too that's Dragon Ball related down at that end too. But yeah, Dragon Ball. All the Daima Goku. But yeah, I've been trying to move some stuff around. As you can see, got a little bit of room there. I can move some stuff around there. Up there from that bottom shelf, we have some My Hero stuff. There's that Toga. Put her up there because she's quite the large figure and I didn't have any space on the main shelf. And that's just kind of a weird shelf that's sitting there. So she went up there. But yeah, we got some nice stuff. The All Mights. And then we turn around to behind us. We have some Demon Slayer. There, 2 shelves of that as well. Kind of keep everything separated. So, you know, Nezuko's, Tanjiro's, Inosuke's, Zenitsu's, Azurki. I said her name weird there. Shinobu and Kanao. A couple of them up there too. Kind of some of the demon girls. At the very bottom is the rest of the cast. Just put them there. Video games and some other stuff here. Power Rangers at the top. You know your boy had to have the Power Rangers. Video games right there. Same thing there, video games. And then the bottom here, I can bend down without breaking my knees. You know, like I said, just kind of some random Dragon Ball stuff. You know, Rurouni Kenshin. There's a Ichigo. And the same thing over there. If we take a close look there, I'm just gonna do the bottom look here as close as I can. Next, of course, Jujutsu Kaisen. Haven't really collected anything there. There's a couple of Full Metal Alchemist ones. Just have nowhere to put some of these guys, so they get mixed up. Same here, Naruto, some more Full Metal. We have One Punch Man, just more Bleach, just stuff mixed up. And then the very top is all Naruto. There they are. Give you guys a close up there. Close up there. Now on to our other side here. I think we'll start right here with these 2 shelves. This is just a bunch of minifigures, stuff that I just, you know, put them on by themselves. There's really no point of putting them on the main shelf, but yeah, a bunch of minifigures. We take one step over. We have some Chainsaw Man, and they got their shelf there. Then them all there. And then we have Spy Family. Couple got their own little shelf there. We move down to some Hunter x Hunter, and we have Yu Yu Hakusho. We have a couple of Dr. Stones in the mat there. I don't know why they're up there. I'm probably going to move them down to the bottom shelf. My only JoJo figure, which is Jolene. There she is. And then at the bottom, we have some more Konosuba and other random assortments. Yet again, there's another Dr. Stone. My only figure from Seven Deadly Sins, Bond. And what's her face from Hell Paradise? I don't remember her name. I guess we'll walk over here because there's windows here. So there's no shelf there. Yet again, the shelf is a bunch of single anime stuff. At the top here, we have are reincarnated as a slime. bunch of randoms up here. We have Fearin, a couple more, Reincarnated Slime, Bochi the Rock, some more video game ones. They should go over there with the video game ones. I don't know why I have them over here. My only figure from Jobless Reincarnation. I can't remember her name from Dress Up Darling. Comey, Anna as well. A couple, the two from Lucy and man, I can't remember the date. Rebecca from Cyberpunk. Can't remember names. And then that big bunny girl, Sonico. We move down yet again. I'm hitting the shelf behind me. Some more. Yeah, I'm hitting the shelf behind me. A couple other random enemies here. Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, a couple of VTubers there from Hololive. There is my two Fairy Tail, and then Hollow from Spice and Wolf. Move down, we have Marshall, Magic Muscle. Yeah, it's Digimon. Another Sailor Moon. Kill la Kill, can't remember her name, and then her from Sword Art Online. I'm horrible with the name, guys. I cannot remember a name to save my life. And then our final three shelves behind me. Of course, we have the One Piece shelf. I did knock a couple of figures over when I bent over, so I'm going to have to pick those up off this One Piece shelf. But Luffy, Law, Sabo, you know, Ace is up there too. Zoro, a couple of choppers. There's my, I think, one and only Kobe. A couple of the boys. Then we moved on to the second shelf, which is the ladies. It's the ladies. Yeah. Oh, the lonely ladies there. And, you know, you got to zoom in on there just like that. Let's move down. We got a couple more guys down here. Some more Zoros. This is mostly quite a few Egghead figures here. Got to pick those guys up. Big Kaido figures. I accidentally hit the stop record button. But yeah, we were taking a look at this One Piece shelf here. We have, like I said, a couple of Kaidos. We got some Egghead Zoros. There's an Egghead Luffy. A bunch of these big-headed choppers. This is where my Sanji figures are at. Not very many of them. They don't drop too many Sanji figures. And then let's move on to the bottom shelf, which is, yet again, a lot of just random figures. Just one-shot characters that I have. A couple of Namis down here that didn't fit on the second shelf. Luffy, Aokiji. There's Rayleigh. Got a nice little duel with Whitebeard and Roger. They're, I think, are both my, I think it's just that one. I think I have the other Crocodile figure on another shelf, but it's a nice Zoro there. Yamato, Shanks, you know, etc., etc. Let's move on to the next shelf, which is the Miku shelf. You got a couple of shelves here for her. Here's the top shelf. Nice amount here. Move on to the second one here. There we go. Looks good. Looks nice. And then our last shelf. I do have a couple off to the side here. Bending down, sorry. Blowing my knees out. But there we go. A couple of there. And while we're down here, I think we'll take a look at the bottom shelves here, which are yet again some more random figures. And we have a couple of Mikus there, some more One Piece figures. As you can see, there's that other crocodile I was talking about. Sorry, I'm bending down. And I have a twitch in the bottom of my back that is going off. A couple more Mikus. It's hard to see there. There's that Gear 5 Luffy, and then we move off to a couple of ReZero stuff, Rem. And that's what the final two shelves here are. Rem from ReZero. And there they are. And then the last one here. There we are. That is everything in the figure room. I think we'll take a final step from where we started here, giving you guys what is the full view of this journey I've gone through so far, and now the break I'm taking because I am feeling burnt out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.